Going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today, hey, we are here with the second game in the Asia Cup. And oh boy, I mean, this is the game we were waiting for. I've just been on our edge of our seats just thinking, gee whiz, I don't know if we're ever going to see this match ever get played. That's like, honestly, I've been thinking this year. It wouldn't surprise me as soon as we got to it that, you know, we've been looking forward to this match and something that'll just, like, get rid of it. But, hey, we got the match played, and what a game of cricket you could ask for. I mean, look, the two biggest rivals in the game of cricket. It goes right down to the last over. And just a simply stunning finish from someone that we love very much over here, which we're not going to waste any time. Firstly, if you guys are new, subscribe right now. I want you to subscribe. I'll give you 3 seconds. All right, good. Now, secondly, I want to leave a like. I want you to leave a comment. You know, anything, whether it's supporting India, whether it's, you know, making fun of Pakistan. You can do whatever you want. All right, as long as it's friendly and it's not against the YouTube guidelines. I will allow it in the comments. This is the one video where I'm going to allow people to comment almost whatever they want. So let's see how that goes. But hey, let's get straight into it. I'm excited. What a match of cricket this was. Player of the match was... It's just the man. It's the man. He's the man. I'm going to say it again. He is the man. HARDIK PANDYA, he takes 3 for 25 off 4 overs and the match-winning 33 not out of 17. Simply incredible. And he is the absolute king, the Prince of India right now. He is just having an incredible 2022. He won, you know, obviously captaining the Gujarat Titans in the IPL to their first title. And now he, you know, wins the game off his own bat against Pakistan in the opening Asian Cup game. It doesn't get much bigger than that for many people in their careers. And what a just... You couldn't be happier. You just could not be happier for the man. He's had injury problems. He's had selection issues. You know, people doubting whether he would ever get back to his best bowling ability. People questioning whether he would even, you know, be that same match-winning, you know, absolute striker batsman. Well, he is. And he's probably better than he's ever been in his career. He's on top of the world right now, as he should be. Yeah, super happy for the man, HARDIK PANDYA. Okay, into the game now. This is where it all got started. Should we go through the 11s? Let's do it. So, look, the Pakistan 11, sorry. I thought this is probably what we all thought would be. To be honest, I thought we were going to see the man Hassan Ali or... what's the other guy? Mohammad Hasnain. But we saw this Dahani guy who was actually quite good with the ball, I thought. But, yeah, I mean, this is probably the 11 we thought would be the case here from Pakistan. Mohammad Rizwan, 43 or 42. Look, it just wasn't the sort of pitch where you could go out there and make a quick 50 off 22 balls. It was a quite slow deck, as we know in the UAE. And as my fridge next to me just turns on, I'm going to turn that off. Yeah, sorry for the distraction. I'll edit that out. Babar Azam, I mean, the skipper, he goes for 10 as well. Off 9, they just did not get any momentum from anyone in their partnership. It was brilliant bowling from India. There was just pressure on pressure with the ball throughout the entire first innings. And I think if you had one thing in mind as an Indian fan, you know, what is the one thing we need to do right in this game? It was always going to be with the ball. You know, the big question mark coming into this game was, is their bowling lineup strong enough? Is it going to be good enough? You know, Avesh Khan, is he going to be up to the challenge? Arshdeep Singh, you know, is Bhuvaneshwar Kumar going to shine on the big stage again? HARDIK PANDYA, can he bowl 4 overs of great? He did. And that was the whole key to winning this game. Yes, it had to be done at the end of the game with the bat, but the game was entirely set up here with the ball from India. And they should be so proud of themselves with the ball to keep Pakistan. Really, at one point, I thought Pakistan would have gotten 170, you know, 160 plus, but they just really restricted them and kept this consistent line and length throughout the entire the entire 20 overs, which was so important. Fakhar Zaman, he went for 10. Iftikhar Ahmed, their top scorer with 28 runs. I think that tells you what the story was. That guy, Kushdil Shah, he went for 2. Shadab Khan, after being picked up in the Big Bash League draft the same day, he goes out for 10. Not what if he would have wanted. Asif Ali, he goes for 9. Muhammad Nawaz, he goes for 1. The man Raufi, he makes an inspirational 13 at the end. Naseem Shah, a golden duck, and Dahani, 16 off 6, got some late runs. That was, in the end of the day, was bowled by the King Arshdeep Singh, which we will get into in a moment. I also want to have a look at this here. Their fall of wickets, it just became a complete collapse in that middle order. I mean, 15 for 1, 2 for 42. I mean, you're feeling pretty solid. At the end of the power play, if you have, anything close to 50 runs at the end of the 6 overs, you're feeling pretty good. I mean, you're feeling solid. 2 wickets down isn't great, but you're still feeling good. Another really good partnership here for about 7 overs. 3 for 87, and then Rizwan gone. The Shah went for nothing. Asif Ali, Nawaz, I mean, they all just started falling around each other. Shadab Khan, I was about to call him Yasir Shah, but no, Naseem Shah, gone. I mean, they just fell away. They fell away late. And I think that was always going to be the problem. Was their batting at the end of the day. So, all right, let's get into the Indian bowlers. This is where the magic was done. This is, in my eyes, where the game was won, to be honest. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better return though, to the big stage from this man. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, 4 for 26 off 4. Is taking complete control of this bowling lineup. Is the strike bowler, obviously no Bumrah. So he has to take this bowling lineup by the scruff of the neck and just say, I'm going to own today's game. This is my game. And my word, did he do that. 4 for 26 off 4. He was awesome. Simply awesome. Speaking of awesome, the man Arshdeep Singh. Now, I did say he would take 3 for in my prediction video. Well, my yesterday's video. I did make predictions that Arshdeep would take 3 wickets. He took 2. That's still good enough in my heart. And in fact, if he had 1 more delivery, I could certainly guarantee he would have taken a wicket. It would have been 3 wickets in my eyes. So that's all that matters to me. Hardik Pandya, the man of the match, 3 for 25 off 4. Avesh Khan. Now look, only bowled the 2 overs, and I think this will be the big question mark out of this game is, do they stick with Avesh Khan? Now look, they've gotten over the biggest hurdle so far in the tournament, being Pakistan, but you've still got teams like Afghanistan who are really good. Sri Lanka can turn it on. The GOATs, Hong Kong. I mean, you don't want to slip up against Hong Kong. So you got to pick the right team always. Avesh Khan did take a wicket. I think he took a wicket at the top order as well. Yeah, Fakhar Zaman. So big wicket there, but no Deepak Chahar anymore as a backup option. They've got the man Kuldeep Sen as a backup option. So maybe you just don't bring in any backup, because if you're going to ask me, I would much rather Avesh Khan than Kuldeep Sen, respectfully. All right, Yuzi Chahal just wasn't his day either. Actually a really good deck for spinners. Probably if you bowled second, you would have rather be a spinner, but still some decent, areas to bowl to out there. But Chahal, none for 32 off 4, and Jadeja, none for 11 off 2. So didn't work for the Indian spinners this time. It really did come down to the man Boo. Like, this trio right here between Pandya, Singh, and Kumar is just match-winning stuff right here. It was, all 3 of them guys bowled so terrific. All right, into the Indian batting lineup. Now, this is where they just, something had to happen, didn't they? It's been the big thought between this Indian team. What 11 would they go to? Would they pick Dinesh Karthik? Would they pick Rishabh Pant? Well, they went without Rishabh Pant, which I don't think anyone saw coming. Not me. Not me at all. I thought, look, if they're going to pick between Dinesh Karthik and Rishabh Pant, as much as I love DK, they're going to pick Rishabh. But they didn't. They picked DK, which I thought was a big call from the selectors. I actually really loved it, though. Although, I would have loved to see the man Richard play. I feel like Richard, these are not games that you want to sit Richard on the bench. He is a match winner. He is an absolute beast, even if it's just as a batsman. I don't know how you get him into this 11. Maybe it's Jadeja goes down the order again. Maybe Sky drops out, but then again, Sky's been in career best form. So I don't know how you fit the man Richard back into this team. Maybe it's a straight swap for Dinesh Karthik. I don't know, but hey, interesting one, isn't it? Rohit Sharma, though, let's start with the batsman, the skipper. No, not would have he would have wanted either. Look, it was just tough batting early, really. It really was. 12 of 18. KL Rahul went from a beautiful delivery from the man, Naseem Shah. And it was just the start they would have been out for. I mean, look, chopped on. First ball. It's his first game back, KL Rahul, in a big setting, that is. Not what he would have. Not what he would have wanted. But look, shit happens. You can't dwell on this moment. They got the win. He's a classy player. He's a great player. Give him some time and he will find his feet. So no dramas there. Virat Kohli. Well, I don't know. He was looking solid without looking amazing. 35 off 34, 3 fours and a 6 in there as well. Yeah, he just seems to do this a lot, doesn't he, Virat, now? He sets this sort of, he works so hard to build a platform for himself, and then he just plays a, not a silly shot, but just a not a Virat Kohli shot that ends up being his downfall. Goes out, and you think, shit, if he could have stayed out there for an extra 3 overs, they'd probably win this match easy, but not to be. Jadeja, well, he was such an important part between that partnership between him and HARDIK Pandya at the end. 35 off 29, 2 fours, 2 sixes. Hit this beautiful 6 down the ground, straight over the bowler's head. I think it was in like the 18th over, I think. It was the most arousing, sexiest cricket shot you might ever see from Jadeja. Straight over the bowler's head for 6. With that left hand, he just straight batted it. Beautiful. Suryakumar Yadav, actually disappointing. He was in a beautiful position in this game to honestly win this game for India and put his name into folk hall now. Look, again, not everything can work out how you want it to. So, Sky has had a great 2022. But he would be a little bit disappointed. He was in a really good spot there. 18 off 18, he hit a 4, he was just rotating strike, got bowled. No, yeah, it happens. HARDIK Pandya though, woohoo! The man of the match, not out. The game-winning partnership, 33 off 17, 4 fours and a 6. It was looking dangerous. I tell you what, it was looking a little bit scary for India at one point. Jadeja went out, I think, was it the last over? Yeah, first ball of the last over. So they bowled spin. Mohammad Nawaz was given the ball to bowl spin in the last over, which you never see happen in T20 cricket. Like, the spinner bowling the last over is such a risky move because all it takes is, one, just crap delivery and that shit's going for 6. If you accidentally release it a bit too early or a bit too late, it's either going to be a full toss or it's going to bounce straight into the pitch and it's going to bounce straight up to the batsman. He'll clog it for 6 and you've ruined the game. So, risky move from Babar Azam. I did not mind it though because he had actually bowled very, very well before that as well. But that wicket from Jadeja got bowled first ball and then there was a dot ball the next ball as well. Sorry. Dinesh Karthik came out, rotated the strike with a single, and then I think it was a dot ball, maybe from HARDIK, and then he hit 3-4, he hit 2 fours and then a 6 in a row to win the game, something like that. It was incredible. And hey, that is the result. I mean, Dinesh Karthik, look, he only had to face one ball, but he did his job of just rotating strike. That's all he had to do. Imagine if that was a dot ball, Dinesh Karthik stays on strike. You're not feeling as confident. As good as DK is, you'd rather HARDIK Pandya on strike when he's faced 16 deliveries to DK's 1. So, the result happens. They get the win. A bit of revenge for the T20 World Cup last year, I know. Into the Pakistani bowlers, and Naseem Shah was really good. Unfortunately, went off after his last over with really bad, cramp, I think. So, I hope he's okay. 2 for 27 off 4. He was pretty good. Dahani, none for 29 off 4. Ralphie Boy, none for 35 off 4. Not his best game. Shadab Khan, well, he was really good actually with the ball in hand, none for 19 off 4. And then the man Muhammad Nawaz was their best bowler, 3 for 33 off 3.4. But unfortunately, you either live to be the hero, or you can still live, but you can either be the villain as well. So he threw the game. Look, he didn't throw the game. It was a great play there by HARDIK PANDYA, and there's not a lot you can do about that as a spin bowler. Hey, that will cap it off though. India win the most incredible Asian Cup match. What a game. What a game of cricket. This is what cricket is all about. And from a neutral standpoint, when I was watching this game at, 3:30, 4 a.m., I'm thinking, this is worth it. This is worth staying up for cricket. This is what cricket and rivalry and just that passion of the game is all about. To the last over between the two biggest rivals, it's either win the game and be a hero, again, like I just said, or don't win the game and no one will remember. So, hey, that's what happens. Next game for both teams, I don't really know. I'm not even going to lie to you. I haven't looked that further. Oh shit, they play Hong Kong next. That's a danger game. That's a danger game in my eyes. India versus Hong Kong. You're going to want to be careful there. But other than that, they should be fine. So what's next for Pakistan as well? I do want to check that. What is next for Pakistan? Oh wow, they play the GOAT Hong Kong as well. That's another danger game. So Hong Kong, they are willing to destroy people's tournaments. But hey, let's go to the table actually while I'm here. There you go. So there you go. Group A, Group B. Let me know your thoughts on the game. Comment down below. Subscribe if you are new. What a game of cricket. Hey, I hope we all enjoyed, and I'll see everyone in the next one.